Right. We are playing Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Steelwood Studios. So cool cow. Oh. Yo. Yeah. Alright. So, continue. Oop. Pizza.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror...
Oh my god. Oh no. Alright.
Welcome back to Parts and...
The hell? Well, that happened.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
That is my right. This is Bonnie's left.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
My left.
Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks.
We're gonna hear? Alright.
Well done.
Oh my god.
You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note.
Wait, press.
Press the blinking button again to verify. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
And we'll call it a horrible day. Damn it. Nothing, not hiring.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no,
Oh my
it
God.
looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of
Oh, I
tune
got it.
and must be recalibrated.
Yo,
First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
his left eye.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
Oh my. Oh. Bruh, why? I keep on getting like scared. Like, why?
Welcome back to
Oh,
Parts and Service.
My God, Bonnie.
Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Great job. Deposit the left eye. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Bonnie's left eye.
Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right.
My right.
Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks.
Whoop. And whoop.
Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode.
Don't bite me.
Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the blinking button again to verify your work.
I think I'm cooked. I'm good?
Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo.
Yes.
Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
So I grabbed this one. I put it that there, and then I put that there, and then press that, and then
Well done.
let's go.
That concludes your parts and
Oh my
services
God.
task. See you next time.
Bye, Bonnie. Yes, the best. Balloon. What is this? I'm not buying that. Tea. Din, 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 din.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick.
Ready.
You can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or fakes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a
This
desk
is
fan,
good.
very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, flashing lights and spooky props.
So Bon,
I honestly thought we'd have
crap.
more by now.
Here's
We
Bonnie.
don't have something really cool by next week, so we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that.
hello?
We're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. Use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing
Why is no one here?
is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spoof, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
I'm gonna die. Alright, that's it.
Hello?
Ready? Yo, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yo, you, let's go! Die. Oh! Dang, you eat that? Hey guys, one more game. Hi there. What's that do? Doing fnaf 2. Start! No way.
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. Next. The robots were never using the proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into the suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close.
What? Already?
But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bonnie. Bonnie. Get out of my room! Hi, I'm Freddy. What's up? Oh my god. No way. Okay. It's just a distant memory. You have to watch these. Toy Chica, you fat. Oh my god. I did it! Guys, this is the end. Wait, hold up. Let me get this. Pirate some blah blah. Boop. So guys, that's the end of this video. Let me know, or like even if this video gets popular. Oh, I'm getting diabetes. If you see this video, just comment if you want to see more of this shit. Or so yeah. What is this? So guys, tell me if you and like which of these I should do. So bye.